How long before it helps you on the ground?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here, Joe. Of course, we've been waiting for the approval of that supplemental bill for a long time, and I think the mere fact that despite the lack of that support, that we still were able to hold off the enemy, the aggressor, I mean, it only shows how determined we continue to be to protect our land, to protect the global values of freedom, of democracy, and of course, right now, this help is arriving, but you know, in reality, half the time the weapons arrive a bit late. And in reality, every time that the weapons arrived on time and the support came on time, Ukraine's armed forces were able to achieve considerable success.
So when people say it's too little too late, how do you respond?
It's never too late, but until this fight is continuing, it's never too late. And I would like to stress one more thing. In addition to fighting for global freedom, we are also in Ukraine now building what we call the arsenal of the free world. Now, our domestic defense industry base, in 2023, we've been able to increase it 3 times. So we are building our own ammunition now. We are building our own armored vehicles. We are building millions of drones a year. Well, essentially, we are capable of producing much more than our government has the money to actually procure. So this is why one of the ideas that we have as a solution to this is the project we call Zbrojeri Manufacturing Freedom. So what that means in essence is we are encouraging our partners to buy Ukrainian-produced weapons for the Ukrainian army. So this way they will be supporting our armed forces, and in addition they will be contributing to our economy, which means that we will become at some point self-sufficient, and you know we are aiming to integrate to NATO, to EU. We want to be part of the European defense industry infrastructure, and that's all towards that goal.
Let's talk about strategy for a moment, because the United States has not supported the idea of Ukraine striking deep inside Russia, using offensive weapons across the border. Emmanuel Macron sees that differently. Will you use European-provided weapons to take the war, to take the fight to Russia?
There is indeed divided opinions about whether we should or should not be allowed to use these weapons. Like, look, Joe, if we look at the international law, the UN Charter entitles every nation which is the victim of aggression to a right to self-defense. Now, that means that we're entitled to use whatever means we have to protect our people. You know, I personally, I want to be able to protect children and mothers, those who were killed just the day before yesterday in Kharkiv, in the middle of the city, in the supermarket, the building store. So now, if you look at the map, if you consider, you know, how close these Russian troops are from Kharkiv, the second largest city in Ukraine, only 35 kilometers from the border. So we see all these amassed Russian troops, these terrorists, preparing their missiles, launching their glide bombs. They launch 3,000 glide bombs a month. Now, one of them, the minimum payload is 500 kilograms. So, you know, sometimes it makes me wonder, is it really a real question? Should we be allowed to use whatever weapons we can to strike the enemy inside their territory? But having said that, I would like to stress that Ukraine is a very honest and trusted partner. When we say that we will honor our commitments, this is exactly what we do. We have not failed our partners, not even once.
Understood.
So until there is consensus, we will do as we agreed.
So you would not use European-provided weapons, even if Emmanuel Macron said he was okay with that, to take the fight to Russia?
Look, we have already a precedent. So, for example, the United Kingdom, they have already previously allowed Ukraine to use their provided long-range missiles, the Storm Shadows, and we have been successfully using them.
So you can do both in this case?
Well, we'll have to be, you know, flexible and dynamic. Plus, we are producing our own long-range capabilities, and you have seen we have been able to.
Russia.
Yes, we have been able to reduce their oil refining capacity by 15%. Now, that's incredible, and that's all produced in Ukraine by Ukrainian defense industry base.
You talked about drones and a few other technologies. We have F-16s apparently being provided to you. To some extent, we've seen some M1 Abrams tanks rolling. You were told no when you asked for both of those. What do you need now that you're hearing no to?
Well, we need everybody to just look back and understand that every time we heard no, there came a time when that no became a yes.
So what's the next yes? Is it long-range missiles? Is it ATACMS missiles? What do you need that you're not getting?
Well, the ATACMS missiles we will already be getting. So at the moment, probably the first two most important things is the permission to use the Western-provided weapons to target Russian military objects, their hardware, their troops, just, on the borderline, but inside Russia. And second of all, of course, in June, there will be a very important peace summit. And, I'd like to use this opportunity to underscore that it's very important for the president of this country, Mr. Joe Biden, also to attend. Our president invited him, and we hope that it will work out.